An Austin area woman was stuck searching for her car in downtown San Antonio. It turns out that she was the victim of an unauthorized tow that reportedly targeted people that attended a Post Malone concert.
Tonight, KENS is investigating. KENS 5's Andrew Moore tells us what we know so far.
Amanda Isbell's family took their daughter to a Post Malone concert last week, and they parked in this parking lot. But when they got back, their vehicle was gone, and so was many others. Now KENS 5 is investigating why those tows took place, and a local business owner is doing their part to make sure it does not happen in this lot again.
We went to the concert. The concert was phenomenal.
Amanda Isbell says she arrived at the Alamo Dome last Wednesday and saw a sign that said their parking was full. She then pulled off the highway and saw people advertising parking for $40.
There were probably about 20 vehicles already there, parking lot attendants that were directing people into the parking lot.
But little did the Austin area driver know, the whole thing was a scam. When they got back, all the attendants were gone and nearly all the vehicles had been towed.
We are over 100 miles from home. We were not prepared for that.
The family then found a sign that was previously covered and found out Atlas Towing had their car. They then had to pay for an Uber and pay nearly $260 to get it back, and they weren't the only ones.
There were mothers that had their children in that parking lot after midnight.
So Isbell contacted KENS 5. KENS 5 then started digging into who owned the property and who authorized those tows. We did track down that owner with public records, but he said he never authorized any of this, and he said he absolutely did not work with Atlas Towing. And then, when the owner found out these Atlas signs were on his property, he called a crew and had them ripped out of the ground. The property owner also asked to not be on camera. Still, when he saw the paperwork those drivers received from Atlas Towing, he said the authorization information was clearly false. KENS 5 later contacted Atlas Towing and told them the property owner said those tows were not authorized.
Your company is going to be on TV tonight.
But they did not respond in time for this story. KENS 5 also sent that information to SAPD. Isbell says she hopes the authorities step in before this happens to someone else.
I will work with whoever I need to make sure that they're brought to justice.
And the owner of this lot says they are now going to patrol it regularly so this scam doesn't happen again. Meanwhile, if you were one of the people who were towed, you need to request a tow hearing from a Bexar County JP court immediately. You can only do that up to 14 days after the incident occurred, so you only have about 7 days left to get that done. For KENS, Andrew Moore, KENS 5.